EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From picturesque Bandon Dunes on the Pacific coast of Oregon, it's live third-round coverage of the Pacific Championship. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Navalo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. His cushion is a full 4 shots as he gets set to tee off. So here on this Saturday, Frank, our featured golfer in the lead yet again in what has already been an amazing first season of the PGA Tour. Now, obviously there's still a long way to go in this tournament. It is not in the win column yet. But Frank, when you talk about rookie seasons, this is definitely one of the best in recent memory, isn't it?
Without doubt, Rich. I think Rookie of the Year, that's done and dusted. What the players trying to do right now is just elevate themselves in a position on the FedEx Cup, make the Tour Championship, and really just kickstart what should be, judging by what we've seen this year, an amazing career.
Tee shot found the fairway left. Now this, his second to the par 4. I like the looks of this one.
Well, no surprise. We've already seen some great iron shots this week, but that is another one.
Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
This will pick up pace as it goes down this slope, but more importantly, it's going to work its way from left to right.
That was low from the start. 4 feet now for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1, and that means he'll get it to 22 under par. Safely in. It's a par here at first, and this will remain a 3-shot lead. On now to the second here at Bandon Dunes, a long par 3 coming in at 220 yards, and it is every bit of those 220 as well, as it can play up to 30 feet uphill depending on the tee box. Fortunately, shots that run long do have a tendency to funnel back down. Okay, safely aboard. And that gonna wind up on the green. Surprised he's not taking driver out for this one. Is a long ways away, though it is for birdie. From way downtown. That's in for birdie here at 2. And he will definitely not say no to that. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And the lead's going to remain 2. We head to the third now, our first par 5 at 563 yards. Bunkers appear to be scattered on either side of the fairway, so accuracy is a must. This green is definitely reachable in 2, but it does run nearly 50 yards from front to back, so if your approach isn't on target, you could be left with a putt of better than 100 feet. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Green pushing this one a little to the right.
That tee shot chewed off an enormous amount on this par 5. Easily reachable for 2 now.
Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. That is a marvelous shot. Look at that, Frankie. Sometimes on a par 5, you're happy to just be home. Maybe 50, 60 feet away, you take your 2 putts and move on. Here, you're thinking about eagle, getting out of there with a 3.
Yeah, just imagine if he can roll this one in. What a well-played hole it will be.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Knock this one in, and that will have been a perfectly played hole with 2 superb shots to this point. Oh, yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. And he's going to move to 23 under par. Up next, we come to the par 4 fourth hole, which measures out at 443 yards. Beware that the rough is thick if you miss here, but a well-placed drive rewards you with our first real look at the Pacific, as you'll see that big expanse of blue and start to hear the crashing waves below. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. And he knows here on a short par 4, better to be left with a full iron than something in between, so smart decision to go with the 3-wood there. Now a second from just under 180 yards.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Frank, what makes this downhill shot a little trickier in terms of club selection and setup?
Because of the nature of the downhill, that ball's just going to come out a little lower. So you've got to take that into consideration. It might run a little more on the back end. It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the bank.
Look here at birdie.
One thing I can say is it looks to be almost dead straight, but it's going to carry a good amount of speed as it hits that slope.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Xander standing over this for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. Will certainly help the cause. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll remain at 23 under par. On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 fifth. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. Second shot now, and has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub.
and safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good. Now, that was a tough shot coming out of the fairway bunker, so really, all in all, that's an excellent approach.
We turn to Notah Begay III for this look at birdie.
Not a whole lot of movement in this one. It may come a little bit to the right. He's going to have to be cautious of the slope, though.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. That's going to move him to 24 under par. Beauty there. It is in for a birdie, and he will definitely not say no to that. We continue our turn northward along the bluffs as we come to the par 3 6th. It's another stout one at 217 yards. Most golfers will be happy to play toward the right center part of this large green and stay away from the trouble, including the cliff on the left. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. And this is going to end up safely on the putting surface. This one of the longest putts you can have on a golf course, though it is for birdie. He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. Look at this. Wow, what a sensational putt from way out. Nicely read there. And it is a par here at the 6th. And he's going to stay at minus 24. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll remain right where he is. We make our turn away from the ocean now and head to the par 4 7. At 411 yards, it offers a nice wide fairway to sort of bomb away into. That will likely leave an uphill approach for the second, the green that is one of the more difficult on the course. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
That works.
A nice round number here, an even 100 yards coming up for his second.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Frank, uphill shot. What did you like to do on a play like this?
The biggest thing really is to try and work on your balance. You've got to make sure you get through the shot and normally take an extra club.
Chance now for another birdie. Oh, I can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. Now, that is right all the way. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. No drop out of the lead. Wind up a shot back. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards. So it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or vomit over those 2 fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach. All right, in the fairway. Just 92 yards for his second to this par 4.
A little long as we can see and a little to the right, but still makeable if you hit a good one.
So a big drive and not much needed to carry here for his second. Schauffele now for birdie. Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. Well, whereas the 8th was a short par 4, nothing short about our closing hole here on this front side. The par 5 9 topping out at 585 yards, the longest hole on the course. That said, birdie is certainly not out of the equation. That is, if you can avoid the pot bunkers in the landing area off the tee. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. That's it. Two solid shots right there from him.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5 and comfortably on for 2.
Ready for his third shot. Needs to hit this close.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Here's Xander for birdie. Oh, that one read perfectly. It is a birdie here at the 9th from 14 feet away. Good look at Eagle. Yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an Eagle 3. Superb. The backside begins here with the par 4 10th hole at 380 yards. The big hitters will feel like they can get it down there pretty close. An approach from the right side might be a bit shorter, but you'll get a better angle if you come at it from the left.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. So this one going to have to carry a long way. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second. Now this, for birdie at 10.
A great deal of success on the greens thus far, but this one's going to be a challenge.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he's going to continue to crawl up the leaderboard. He's to 8 under now, one shot back. Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. So that's in for par to start this backside. He's going to stay at 26 under par. The 11th here at Bandon Dunes at 452 yards, a par 4. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern on the tee shot. From there, an uphill second takes you to a green that slopes away and back toward the ocean beyond. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for his second. Put himself in an excellent position. Keyboards, 88 yards. Really good opportunity here. Second shot.
A little too much coffee today. Second shot was short, and a nervy chip whizzes past the hole.
Now this for another birdie.
And this certainly would be a bonus if it goes in. You just need to make sure you get it there and give yourself a chance. Never up, never in.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. This is a good-sized putt, 27 feet away. Oh, you're kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he'll remain right where he is. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And he's going to fall out of the lead and wind up a shot back. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism. But par is not a bad score here as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s. Okay, just outside of 10 feet and a birdie chance here at number 12. Now, gonna have to try and get this out and let it run. Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet, not too bad. Just a hair off target, and those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain one shot back. So a tough hole, and it's in for bogey at 12. And it's going to be a rare drop shot. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. It was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. That's a nice shot right there, landed just short, released onto the green, and now a chance for an eagle 3. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. From 17 feet, this for eagle. Oh, yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. And that's going to move him to 27 under par. On to a tough one now, the par 4 14th, listed at 390 yards. Pot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but it is long.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
There's 137 yards to the flag. Pin all the way at the back. He can fly it the full way.
Just went a little bit too far and a little bit to the right, but still, anything inside 10 feet is excellent on this hole.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole. Okay, that's acceptable there. We'll have 17 feet on this putt. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. He moves to 28 under par. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that. On now to the final par 3 on the course, the 15th, listed at 206 yards. Don't be lulled to sleep by the sound of crashing waves and seagulls. This hole can bite you, especially if you don't avoid that front right bunker, the deepest on the course. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now from a tight line, this his second.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And this will remain a one-shot advantage. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And this will stay a one-shot lead. This is one of the signature holes here at Bandon Dunes, the par 4 16. Some golfers play for the upper fairway, which gives you a bit of an angle to the green. Others, they stay down low, which is maybe a little safer. A third option is just to try and carry it over everything, but beware the pot bunkers and the gorse if you choose option C. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. That one up the right side. And that, a good-looking shot there. Well placed in the fairway. Just 90 yards remaining here for his second into the par 4. I like the looks of this one.
Oh, just a beautiful performance, and this round looks like it's going to get even better. Just a beautiful iron shot. The sound off that club face.
chance now for another birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And he'll get that score to -29. Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. A lot of these holes here at Bandon Dunes have big, wide landing areas. That is not the case here at the par 4 17. You'll need to thread the needle here with bunkers on either side, thick rough on the left, and a canyon to the right. But a safe drive in the fairway can yield a pretty good look at your second.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. So going well up the hill to that green, will need to take an extra club here.
A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
Kane cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Of an effort right there. That would have been the birdie of the day by far. Well done. Now Xander, this for birdie. Yes, the speed spot on. It's a late birdie here at 17, and he will definitely not say no to that. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. He'll stay at 29 under. So now it's on to the 18th here at Bandon Dunes. The fog's starting to thicken up a bit as we reach this 558-yard par 5. The big key is avoiding the bunkers off the tee. Do that, you'll have a good chance to get out of here with a birdie, and maybe even an eagle. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. This one's starting a little bit right. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Everything's been coming up roses so far. This, a look at eagle. The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. Now this for another birdie. Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. A dead-on look here for birdie. Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. And that will finish off our round of golf. So for the golfer we've been watching, it will all be on the line tomorrow. It is a tie atop the leaderboard after 54 holes, Frank.
And with 18 holes to go, it's really hard to pick the player that's going to stand out. It could very well come down to one loose shot or perhaps something great.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notah Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Bandon Dunes on the central coast of Oregon, it's live final round coverage of the Pacific Championship. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top. Included among them is our featured golfer. So we've drawn a plum assignment as we'll be following that pairing throughout. So Frank, another Sunday is upon us, and stop me if you've heard this before, but our featured golfer in position to win yet again on the PGA Tour as a rookie. You have to think by now, this is someone who appears to be unfazed by just about anything put in their way.
And also, Rich, getting in the other players' heads, because Sunday is meant to be that pressure cooker day where people fail, often at the post. So if you've managed to conquer that at least twice in your rookie season, players are starting to think, well, hang on a minute. They've figured out how to play this golf when the pressure's at the very most. So I actually give them the advantage.
That a beauty, safely in the fairway to get this Sunday round started. Steeply up the hill here. This is going to play very long. You can't go wrong with finding the middle of the green. That's well done. But you got to be careful not to catch the hosel here as he lines up his second.
A decision had to be made there. It was perhaps even a layup, but all in all, that's a tremendous shot just to get the ball on the green from there.
A chance to really start this round with a bang. A long look here at birdie. That's all he wanted to do there.
Yeah, it's touch. And when you think from that distance, chances of making are almost none. So to guarantee a two-putt, well done.
Nota Begay is walking the course looking at this birdie putt.
From my vantage point, I don't see a whole lot of break. He should have a good run at this one.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And the lead will remain one. Okay, that's in for par here at the first. He'll remain 30 under par. The second hole, a par 3 measuring 220 yards. In theory, it's a straightforward, though long, par 3. 2 bunkers left and short shouldn't be in play, but the hole does play deceivingly uphill, so a solid strike is a must. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Okay, that ball safely on the green. This one not for the faint of heart. Down a big slope, though it is for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt right there. From that distance, he'll settle. Speed down the hill. Going to be critical here on this putt for birdie. That one just going to sneak on by. That finished off for par here with the second, and he's going to remain one shot off the pace. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll stay right where he is. On to our first par 5 of the round, the 563-yard third hole. Bunkers dot the fairway on each side, and they're penal. But if you can avoid those, you'll find a wide, receptive green that will yield its share of 3s and 4s. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect, and a good result as well.
Rory, that's a tough breeze to allow from, coming from the right. Did an excellent job of adjusting for that breeze, and tee shot finishes up in the fairway.
Another good drive. That's been a key, and a few more of those as this round goes along would do wonders in trying to hold on and win this tournament. Oh, that's not going to be good. But that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly. And for a short little shot, the heavy rough certainly makes things more difficult because the rough gets between the club face and the ball. But not bad, all things considered.
Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. 14 feet to the hole. That is well judged. Straight into the cup. It's a birdie here at number 3. And he's going to move to 30 under par. Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the 3rd. That score continues to impress. He is now at 31 under par. Next up, we reach the par 4 4th, measuring out at 443 yards. The bunker left of the fairway complicates things a bit, and it is easy to run a tee shot right through the fairway. But if you do wind up in the short grass, the approach shot is one of the most panoramic in golf. And this one slowed up by the leaves, and that's not going to be a great result. This one working up the right side. Another good drive. That's been a key, and a few more of those as this round goes along would do wonders in trying to hold on and win this tournament. Frank, downhill shot here. Will he have to take it just a little bit easier?
Yeah, be careful with the ball position as well. If you play the ball too far forward and try and scoop it, it's not going to work.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Down the Nota, how's this look?
Not good at all. Ball sitting down in the heavy stuff. It's going to be tough to get the club on it.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like. It's still solid.
Xander going to try and blast it out. This his 3rd. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. So now this, right around 25 feet for birdie. Nope. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain well under par. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is. We turn northward along the beach here at the 445-yard par 4 5th. Like the previous hole, the landing area is a narrow one, and it doesn't get much easier from there. The green's protected by a big bunker on the right. And be careful, because those onshore breezes like to push the ball that way. Another good drive. That's been a key, and a few more of those as this round goes along would do wonders in trying to hold on and win this tournament. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
122 is the number. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realise if you just miss it the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Here's Xander for birdie. Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain one shot back. Okay, safely in for his par, and he'll remain well under par. The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. That voice in your head will be telling you, don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point. Okay, center of the green. Good shot. Okay, maybe not ideal, but pin high to the left and a decent look for birdie coming up. Now this putt from 23 feet. Nope, that's going to slide by on the high side. Played just a little too much break there. Now this for birdie.
Slightly downhill so the ball will carry to the hole and just a little right to left.
That is so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll remain well under par. We head away from the coast now due east as we come to the par 4-7. big, wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this three-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for three putts if that approach wedge is not dialed in. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green. It's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. Well, Ione has had a good look. Now this for birdie.
And this is going to be moving left the whole way. It's going to be one big arc all the way to the hole.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And that's going to preserve this tenuous one-shot lead. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is. The 8th hole is a par 4 at 385 yards. This one, similar in a lot of ways to the 3rd hole. The bigger hitters can easily clear those two fairway bunkers and, in theory, leave just a little pitch on for their second. And that one not going to stop in time. It'll roll all the way into the bunker. And that will do just fine. Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second. Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. The tee shot collected here, now a short one for his second. Boy, that needed to hit the flagstick. It nearly went in the hole, but instead, it runs out quite a ways. A look here at birdie.
Yeah, this one's a little bit downhill overall, with a break from left to right to consider also.
That's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Xander standing over this for birdie. Now the pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain well under par. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes front side, the par 5 9th. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt. Yeah, you've got to know the right times to dial it back a bit. Leave the driver in the bag and just make sure you hit a good, safe shot. That is well done with the 3-wood. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly. Just a gorgeous shot. This has been a clinic today.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that's going to make this a 2 under 34 for the front side. Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. That's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. We begin the back nine here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward, but big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green. And that's what we'll need to see on these final 9 holes if they're going to get back into it. That's in the fairway at 10. And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4. Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. Now this, an awkward distance for a bunker shot. That is not the spot to be. Footer. Shot in the arm there to start the second 9. That's in for par here at 10. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And he'll get it now to 4 under par. Just 2 shots off the lead. On to the 11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to an uphill second where you'll most likely have to take it right over that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Okay, good position there, right side of the fairway. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. A birdie putt here at the 11th.
Now this will get a little bit of a boost as it gets down the slope, but more importantly it's going to work its way from left to right.
Oh, never a doubt. That one was tracking the entire way. It is in for a spectacular birdie. And that's going to move him to, you ready for this? 32 under. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. They make their par 3s long here at Bandon Dunes. This one, the 12th, measures out at 238 yards. This one at least is slightly downhill. Areas of concern include that putt bunker short and left, and then the thicker stuff that comes into play if you knock it over the back. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now a second to this par 3. Oh, missed the green at the par 3. No problem. That is in from off the putting surface for an unlikely 2. That will be quite a challenge from there to get away with his par.
If he can make this, I'd just take it and run to the next hole.
Oh, that'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And he's going to stay 2 back. The rolling hills of Oregon provide the backdrop to this par 5 13th hole. At 553 yards, it is reachable in 2. Big dunes in the fairway could make the stance awkward for that second shot. But a big green that measures better than 50 yards head to toe does yield a good number of eagle putts. And this is the exact wrong time for that. In contention in the final round, but this is into the heavy stuff. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, and you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just leave that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
So after reaching the green in 2, this will take a full swing with a putter, but it is for eagle. That's a good eagle putt there. Beautifully weighted, and just a short one left for birdie. So now this one, got to have enough to get up a fairly steep slope. This for eagle. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. So now eyeing this one for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And the lead is down to 1 with 5 holes to go. Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. And he's back within 2 with 5 holes remaining. But of course, with so many great vistas, this is visually a tough hole, this par 4 14. Look out in the fairway and you'll see pot bunkers to contend with in your landing area. If you can stay left of the danger, you will have a better look into an elongated green. That one looking a little right. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Right side of the fairway here for this, his second. Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. This for birdie now at 14.
Yeah, and it would be easy to leave this one short because we're going back up that hill with just the slightest bit of movement from left to right.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain well under par. 4 holes to go as we come to the par 3 15th, measuring at 206 yards. Best to avoid the short right bunker, which is the deepest on the golf course. Putting one in the center of this plateau green is not a bad play here. Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. Now, Xander, this for birdie.
Yeah, he needed to play it out a little bit further, and he also needed to hit it just a little harder.
17-foot putt here. Oh, yes, a perfect putt there. It is in for birdie here at 15. That's going to set up a sprint to the finish. He's one back with 3 to go. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace. Maybe the prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 16. A plethora of options off the tee. Most end up deciding to see just how close to the green they can get it. Beware, though, of the ever-present bend and dunes pot bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right. Okay, that's acceptable there. Chance now for another birdie.
Frank, that is painful. I mean, all you got to do, just hit it. Just hit it.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain well under par. Feast or famine here on this par 4 17th at 405 yards. There are no good misses off the tee. Left has pot bunkers and thick gorse. Right with a long bunker and the side of a canyon to contend with. Best to just put one right down the middle, but that's easy for me to say. That's a good drive right there at 17, and that'll leave him with a chance to get something close and maybe grab a share of the lead. This is turning a little to his left. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Couldn't ask for anything better. Split the fairway, and now I'll have a go at this second shot.
Well, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line.
It's been a beautiful round of golf today. It's been a clinic with the irons, and well, more evidence there. The swing, the strike. And look how close that is.
Now this for another birdie.
And this doesn't look too complicated at all. I don't think he needs to give away the hole. This is pretty straight on.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he is just unstoppable right now. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And the lead is down to 1 with 1 hole left to go. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in too. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Sand takes away any chance of going for the green in two, but this is a nice recovery here to get back on track. Third shot, looking for a good one.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Oh, needed just a little bit of a turn, but that will somehow stay right on the edge. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18, and that will write an end to the round here today. So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. Oh, man, they just couldn't find a way to birdie that 72nd hole, Frank, and as a result, that par makes this a second-place finish, just one stroke behind.
But it gave us a great watch. I got to thank them for that, too. So close. And you're right, they could have birdied 18, we could have had a playoff. But in the end, this is one of the best tournaments I've seen for a while.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Notah Begay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.